What have you got there? What have you got? What is that? This is the centerpiece of every joiner's tools. That's actually the grooving plane. This is called the plow plane, and that does this groove here. What would that do? It is a gauge. It's a panel gauge. So instead of using the small common gauge that you saw upstairs, so many of, this is for working a wider piece, marking a parallel width for panels. And there's the panel. You already saw the panel raising plane. That also came out of this fellow's tool chest. Thomas Day era stuff. This is 1838, this tool chest, and the tools are almost, in fact, what have you got right there? Well, evidence that this is a southern tool chest.
Scribe?
It is, but you see how it has that deep knife?
Yeah.
That'll actually cut out slats. That's a slitting gauge. So the knife in that tool will cut out slats parallel to the edge and make Venetian blinds. That's how you made shutters. Shutters. Yeah. Well, what have you got there?
You'd have to make a few.
That's the tongue.
Right?
How's that?
Passes.
Well, it depends on how thick the wood is.
Oh, sure.
If it's 1/4 inch thick wood, one pass from each side will leave a nice surface. So it's got the roller there, and you just work on the edge of the bench, cutting out your slats. So you want to choose good wood for that. We've got another one there. What's that tool? What does that do? Hold it up high. Everybody can see it. What is it? That plane leaves the tongue. So that's a tongue and groove plane. That one though, look how thick that is. So what kind of tongue and groove would that be for? Well, let me ask you, what is this tool that you have right there? What have you got?
I'm baffled on this one.
Hold it so everybody can see it now. What is that tool?
Look at the base has a unique curve in it, and then there is like a scribe or like a slight chisel down on the bottom.
Right there. And then this is stepped. What on earth? That's a flooring gauge for random width flooring, which cannot be random width. It has to be discrete widths of good, close variation, but it can't be random. It has to be discrete because when a floorboard runs out, and say it's this wide, you need another one that same width to continue on. And so you make your boards to whatever the widest you can get of the good heartwood, whatever step that is, and you put them in a pile. So when a number 8 board runs out, you've got to have another number 8 to carry it along. And you can see how an infinitely adjustable gauge like this one here would not do the purpose as well. You need something with discrete steps. So that's the flooring gauge, and that tells us what that is for. That's the flooring tongue and groove. So that's how heavy a floor the guys were working with. So just a great set of tools here. This fellow was a joiner. This is the joiner's trade. So you did doors, windows, floors, staircases, and all the tools were in there that we have out, and they're just barely used. So I don't think this guy lived very long in his career, but it carried on with the family until it ended up here. A lot of these old tool chests are like old lifeboats with survivors in them, from some vanished world there. So you've got, again, tongue and groove, and one of the prettiest planes you have ever seen, I've ever seen. This is a rabbet plane. It does a shoulder. Look at the grace of that, the way the handle is kicked over to the side there.